Hello everyone, from Patio Frutal, the fruitful yard. Well, today we're going to unveil what's behind this funny looking pine tree. It's not a pine tree. This is all the protection that I put in for my figs, because these are in-ground figs. So it's getting warm. Today finally hits the 70-degree mark, which has been like a month. That hasn't go up close to 70 degrees, so it's going to be a nice warm week, and the temperatures start to build up inside, so we're going to have to start removing this wrapping that this fig has, and we're going to see if it has survived. I am very I'm concerned or nerved, I don't know which one to call it, but you can see the lines that the sunlight has made where the fabric, where this wrapping was. So we're gonna keep checking. So I can't wait to see how my figs made out through the winter. I know this has been covered for close to 7 months. It's been inside this cup. That's how long you have to protect them to keep them from dying in the winter time. Let's see how this is wrapped up. Thing is, when you wrap this up, I put a few layers of fabric, and it's kind of tricky to get it removed because I'm getting my feet wet. There's also a lot of things tying it down, so best thing is just to cut. Otherwise, I'm gonna making a video so long that's unwrapping this one, and you don't want that. No, you don't. So we'll see how this my protection has worked. Let's see. Come on, baby, let's get down. You gotta be very careful. Scooby hornets hiding behind these fabrics. You not want to get stung. Because I can get. Well, I'm allergic to bee stings, so anything that stings me, usually I have to get the EpiPen, which I did. But I'm not far from the house. So let's see. Let's see how we made up. Okay. This is one layer, 2 layers. Let's see. A little wrapping over here. Every layer I get more excited. Let's see. Alright. 2 layers, just one more wrapping. My goodness, why am I afraid of the frost? I guess I was. Let's see what happened. All these are dead because they've been exposed to the cold. You know, figs are not too much of a cold weather plants. They may be like Mediterraneans. So, we're gonna see. Did it survive? My goodness. All this covering for this fruit. Oh, I start to see some greenery. Some greenery right up there. Let's see. Where are we tied? Let's cut this one off. So I don't have all day. You don't have all day. You wait for this. So let's cut. Let's cut and cut. Let's get it over with. Let's see what survived. Let's see. I've seen some greenery. So that is very good news. Okay. Keep on cutting. Keep on cutting. give you a closer look. Now you can see what has the winter done. Come on. It's tying you down. There's a lot of layers over here. You just gotta be very cautious. I'll pull this off. Where are you, Tom? You're right. You're almost there. All right. I'm gonna bring you closer so you can see what I'm seeing. All right. So, let's bring you up. All right, so I'm not gonna untie anymore because if there's a 32-degree temperature coming, I can wrap it up, easy. Because if I untie it, it becomes, right now it's only like 1.25 meters in girth, the whole bundle. So if I unbundle it, then it's a cold, I cannot wrap it up to protect it. But for what I can see, the survival rate is a lot higher than I had the previous year. I can see some greenery. I don't know if you can see it right up here. This is all green. This is almost like 1.5 meters high. And you can see the greenery stands up here. But what ends up happening, you end up having a dead spot along the edge. And in the end, that piece will die off. But it looks like the protection has worked for what I can see. But I don't know. It's a gamble. Some people, they put lights inside the enclosure. I didn't put no lights, so I'm just glad if, yeah, I know that little bird here is saying I'm too close to his little house, so he doesn't want me to be here. He's a pretty little bird. He's a good singer. I forgot our little finch. His name is. We put people's name on the birds in the yard because we have a lot of birds. I mean, we feed the birds. So the fig protection has worked. We just have to see how far they have survived, how high in there. So I'm also going to show you. So that's all the covering that was in there. Look at that. Look all the fabric that went to protect those figs in the northeast. And then we have one more there. Now, I'm going to show you the ones that were in the grow bags in the ground. So we're going to go back to this area in the yard. And you can see how they made up. I already, see, I had them stored in that shed inside. So I believe I didn't water them enough through the winter time because it was such a long time, like it was over 6 months in there, inside the shed. So I plant them, and some of them look green, but it's looked like green kind of dying off. So I already put them in the ground. That's the grow bags where they were. This one I spent all winter. This is a transplant. There was an all winter over there in front of that barrel there. And it was in the ground, it was covered. So that one probably made out better. This is another one of the grow bags that were from in the storage. I'm going to show the other ones. That way you see how they are doing. I don't know how far they will survive. There's another one there. And another one, and another. So they all different varieties. Some are dessert kings. Some are Prakish Asper, straight from Turkey. This one here is a white Genoa fig. I had that one last year in that grow bag, but I think because they all went through the same dry inside the shed, I didn't water them enough. Live and learn. So hopefully they'll come back. They have some growth again this year. And we got this Peter honeys. That one was also in a grow bag. And the same thing. My inexperience storing these figs inside the shed, I didn't water them enough. But hopefully for next year I'm going to have a build shelter for them, a real cement shelter, and that should keep the moisture at a higher level. They won't dehydrate through the winter time. So we'll see how they will make out. So far, today's May 5th, and these are my fig. What do you call it? Not trip. It's gonna be my fig travels or troubles, and we'll see how they make out. We'll see if this year we're gonna have a good fig harvest, and but that's what's going on in the patio frutal, the fruitful yard, and hopefully this bundle of twigs turns into a bundle of figs. There you go, guys, from Patio Frutal. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you never had a fresh fig, well, it's always a good time to start. And right now it's early spring, so you can order your cuttings and from Etsy and from different companies in the internet. But right here, this is a brown turkey from Stark Bros Nursery, which is a good, very reputable company. They just have gone price high too much, so I guess for whatever reason they double their prices on all the products. So, but it's still a good company, and hopefully the price will come down to normal levels again, down to earth. All right, my friends, from Patio Frutal, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and you have a good evening.